Hey guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. All right. Oh no. Hey guys, it's Kathy. I hope that is not what I wanted to say today. CJ, can I start over? Can I just start over? I need to start over, guys. So just pretend you didn't see or hear anything.
Hi, this is Kathy. Hope you're doing well.
Again, hold on, in case you missed it. Did you hear that?
Hi, this is Kathy. Hope you're doing well.
Oh wait, I should lip do it.
Hi, this is Kathy. Hope you're doing well.
I have the greatest Australian accent ever, ever. No, not even an Australian could have nailed that the way I nailed that 3 times, hardly with any lip movement. Thank you, CJ. So, I mean, it's Friday, so a couple things. There weren't many courts open today. There were some. Um, it's just not a high quality content day, but I got court clips. I got court clips that, all right, hold on. Laura, if you missed the first few seconds, then we have to start over. Here we go.
Hi, this is Kathy. Hope you're doing well.
Did you miss that? All right. I got one really, really, really good clip, but I don't want to play it yet because there's not that many people in yet, and it's really good. So we're gonna go to, you know, we're gonna go to Colorado. We see this person. We've seen this lawyer over and over again, and he's totally blind. And he's totally blind, and I never knew. Never, 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 never knew. So we're gonna watch him today with new eyes. And he's telling you all these things about his clients, and like he must have just memorized them. That's just he memorized everything. Big dog, yep, my big dog shirt. I didn't really have time to wardrobe today. You know what? Other people have wardrobe today. We got a Pac-Man wardrobe today that we're going to talk about in a minute. But first, let's go to Colorado.
City of Edgewater versus Amelia Nelson.
Laugh it off. I'm just gonna sit on that red chair. So I decided to be over here. Yeah. Hey, can you sit in there? Okay.
This is Miss Nelson, Your Honor.
Hi. Good morning, Miss Nelson.
Now you're seeing her in a different context too, because she's sitting at that really long, curved, oval bench. I guess you call it. Do we call that a bench? Because it's a bench. She's where she was training that new judge the other day, and now we see her just just the camera view, but she's in that big room.
So Miss Nelson, you were originally charged with theft. This was back in February of 2023. It looks.
There are no witnesses there. There are no witnesses.
One moment. It looks like you pled guilty on March the 21st of 2023. The court imposed a $200 fine and suspended $200, and you were to pay $5 court. across, you were to take a Discovering Better Choices class and to stay away from the Edgewater Marketplace for 1 year. So it looks like you may not have taken the Discovering Better Choices class.
She chose not to.
Well, that seems to be consistent with what she believes is I didn't know whether or not she had some jail suspended or there was some other kind of sentence. It seems like there is no jail that was suspended. Is that correct, Your Honor?
That is correct, Mr. Oldham. So Ms. Nelson, you are facing what's called a violation of a suspended sentence. So you have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to have a lawyer.
In his sleep.
You can admit to the violating the suspended sentence, or you can deny the violation, and you would have a right to a hearing at a later date. So I'll give you a moment to speak with Mr. Oldham if you need to. If you want to go ahead and mute.
Now they muted for him.
After he tested.
Oh, better now?
What's that dude saying? You're good, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, what we'd like to go ahead and do is admit that there's been a violation of the suspended sentence order. And I'll make some arguments about what an appropriate sanction should be.
All right, Ms. Nelson, is that how you wish to proceed, by admitting to violating the suspended sentence?
Yes. I'll get her up there.
She has throat issues, Your Honor, physical health issues with her throat, and so she might not be easily heard. Please tell us if.
I heard. Okay. Ms. Nelson, are you thinking clearly today?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you under the influence of any substance or prescription medication that would affect your ability to understand you admitting to the violation?
No, ma'am.
And you have a right to a hearing. By admitting to the violation, you're letting me know that you do not want to have that hearing. Is that correct?
Wake up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I will accept your admission to the violation of the suspended sentence. Go ahead, Mr. Oldham.
Your Honor, if she does not work, she's had
Yes, that's right.
gets Social Security income, so that's what she's living on. She has severe, well, depends on how one thinks about the word severe, but she does have some pretty significant health issues that she's going to try and get taken care of when she gets back out into the population. She's got throat issues, and she's also got an aneurysm. Did you say?
No, that's right.
Oh, okay.
I had COVID, and they took my tonsils out the day that I was supposed to watch the film. They got a case manager. I've been through so much. I don't know what to do anymore.
But
Mr. Oldham, did I hear you say that Ms. Nelson is on SSI?
yes, you did. So that's the only income that she has. And she,
Gone but not forgotten.
she's a little bit older than many of the people that we see for arrest. It was a shoplift that was the underlying crime.
I have a
So I'd
couple
ask
questions. Ms. Nelson, can you tell me why you did not complete the Discovering Better Choices class back in
Yes.
March of last year?
Because where I was living, man, they had some things going on. I had COVID and I had my tonsils removed because my glands failed. I already died on the day that I was supposed to do the recording. I got a new case manager. There was so much going on.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I would have died if I did that class. I would have died. I would have died if I did that class, Your Honor. Too much going on.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay. Robert, do you show that the $25 was ever paid?
Was it a picture text?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Yep, it won't work then.
And can you let me know, Ms. Nelson, why you have not tried to address this case?
Because
It's been
I
over
was
a
going
year.
through. Man, I've been going through lots of things. I had pneumonia. I done had blood clots towards my heart. I done been through a lot, man. I've been through I should have been dead. That's what I'm thinking. That's just the way I take it.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you've had such a challenging time.
She was arrested in Aurora, Your Honor, and spent a day or two in Aurora before transport, and she's been here a day or two. I ask you to take that into consideration also.
All right, so the court is taking into consideration, Ms. Nelson, that you have been in custody on this hold since yesterday, so that's 2 days. The court has accepted your admission to the violation, and I am going to waive any court costs and fees and close out your case.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe he's
Thank you.
working hard.
You're welcome. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Sleep? No idea. People keep saying it every stream, but no one tells me what it is. Okay. We're going to do an okay clip with this one judge, and then we're going to do a fantastic clip with this one judge. We're going to ease into it. It's coming. I didn't press right away.
2405 F5 5049, 2404 F6 3440, and 2408 F6 7977. Defendant appeared in custody or in court with defense counsel Shargaloff, stated present by Deputy Peterson. Set for final pretrial conference. We have a trial set October 7th.
That's right. Kelly was busy, so busy working hard that she didn't see the chat. So I did a members only live stream, 7 hours long, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, 7 days ago, I don't know. And because it was members only, StreamYard would not let me put any of the comments on the screen like I used to, like this. It wouldn't let me do it. So I decided to pop the chat out and put that on the screen. And I liked it. So, because I talk to you guys a lot, and people who are watching on their TV, they have no idea what I'm talking about. So now they do, unless they're like driving or jogging or working or cleaning or cooking, then they still don't know what I'm talking about. But that's okay.
We're also set for admit deny on a notice of violation of pretrial release filed August 14th, an addendum filed September 16th, and a second addendum either filed yesterday or today.
And is that filed in both cases?
It may just be in the F5 5049 cause number.
Okay. Well, let's go to those first. What was the first filing date, August?
August 14th.
Got it. Okay, Ronald, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you're giving this matter is the truth, all truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. On August 14th and 13th, the state filed a notice of violation pretrial release. As you will recall, you were released on pretrial services and various conditions were imposed and rules were enacted. Pretrial Rule 5 is that you will comply with all local, state, and federal ordinances and be a good citizen, not be arrested. It's alleged in this that on August 1, you engaged in alleged criminal conduct and were charged under the F6 cause that's also pending today with possession of methamphetamine, a level 6 felony. That you were seen on August 6th and released to pretrial. And then pretrial Rule 6, that you had agreed and signed the rules that you would not possess any controlled substance or illegal drug unless prescribed by a licensed physician. And the allegation is based upon the allegations in the F6 cause that you did in fact possess an illegal drug. And then Rule 8 is that you would pay any outstanding fees. And at that time, it was alleged that you owed $60 on pretrial service fees. Then the next violation was filed September 16th, Council.
Yes, I believe so.
The allegations in that, in the addendum, are that you again.
So in August, he broke pretrial by getting arrested with meth. So how is he able to break pretrial again on September 16th? They just said, nah, you're good. Just keep going as you're going and let him out? Or did they just not arrest him? Or does it take time so he has time to do more crime?
Allegedly violated your terms of pretrial release in that you had pretrial Rule 6 that you would not possess or use any controlled substances, which we already discussed that rule, without being prescribed, that on August 7th and August 23rd, you were given drug tests that each showed positive on illegal substance. That substance being methamphetamine,
Mint chocolate chip
Amphetamines.
Oreos.
So you're continuing to test positive for either methamphetamine or amphetamine. That's the allegation in that second petition or addendum, and the first addendum to the first petition. And additionally, under pretrial Rule 8, that you're still in arrears on your service fees, now in the amount of $105. Then on September 20th, a second addendum was filed. And again, it's alleged that you've again violated pretrial Rule 6 in that you have again tested positive. And again, it's for methamphetamine. So Those are the allegations. Counsel, what's your desire?
Your Honor, I'd ask court
times.
to enter
3 times in less than a month.
denial as to the allegations contained in the petition and subsequent addenda. I've received some contact information for Mr. Sander today. I'd like the opportunity to discuss his matters with him.
Hold
I'd
on,
ask
he
the
gets
court
better.
To reset or vacate, excuse me, the trial setting for October 7th and set us for a status on November 1st, please.
Okay, just on that issue, state any objection to vacating the trial setting and a status?
No objection, Judge.
Okay. Obviously, Mr. Sanders, my concern is your safety and well-being. The concern is you're continuing to test positive. If I test you right now, are you going to be positive?
Judge, I prefer my client not answer that
Okay.
question. Could I speak with him for just 1 second?
That's okay. What's your treatment?
Well, trying to get some feelings rehab.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah, I got state insurance.
Do you live in Bethel?
Yeah.
Why are you referring to Recovery Connections, Christie, and she will get into treatment?
And the request of the court is that Mr. Sander, as a condition of his probation or pretrial in this matter, complete a substance abuse assessment. If the probation department could provide that information, it would be appreciated.
Okay, state, I assume you want to take him into custody.
Well, Judge, it's certainly concerning that a positive test August 7th, August 23rd, September 6th, and part of me says, why wouldn't I ask that it be taken into custody? However, for his own safety too, he would not be using drugs if he's in the Porter County Jail. He could do the CDA program. Attorney Shargoloff and I have talked about his case, and there was a favorable resolution or idea floated, but the more positive drug tests, the less likely that becomes. At minimum, if the state sees another violation or learns of another positive test, it will be filing a motion to revoke bond. So I'll leave it to the court's discretion today, but I do have concern. Could I have just a second, Judge? When was the last test you did? Okay, you're gonna test him today. Well, Judge, he's going for a drug test right after court. So when we learn the results of that, the state may or may not be filing a motion to revoke bond.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to presume that he's probably going to be positive because he hasn't really had any treatment, and he's not going to be able to quit methamphetamine on his own without treatment.
See,
I'm
that's right,
fairly
Judge.
confident in that. And I'm not holding that against you. What I'm telling you is I want to see you get treatment and help. I'll also tell you, once you get that treatment and help, then I have expectations on you that you follow through with the aftercare and that you maintain that treatment, that recovery. How old are you?
59.
Right. So it's time to clean your act up.
39, is that what he said?
So
Thought
I'm
he was
going
like
to
80.
order inpatient treatment as a condition of your pretrial release with an authorization to your pretrial officer. If you need assistance with that, which I assume you will, and I want it immediate, because I know that every day that you're not in treatment, you're using drugs. I don't want to incarcerate you just because you're using drugs. But on the other hand, at some point, there will be no choice. You know, these matters can be resolved, but in order to do that, you have to get clean. or you're a danger to yourself. You're not particularly a danger to the community, but you're clearly a danger to yourself, which is why you're on pretrial to begin with. So the community recovery care coordinator, Christy of Recovery Connection, if you contact her, can facilitate fairly quick placement, probably, if not today, hopefully over the weekend or next week. Okay, so your attorney will assist you in getting that help. And and go take your drug test today. If it's positive, file the violation. In the meantime, we'll get him into treatment, hopefully. Or if not, the next time you're here, well, if you're not in treatment, I want proof of treatment. If he's not in treatment by Monday or Tuesday, we'll take another look. Fair enough? Am I being fair? Because the alternative is jail.
Your Honor, for purposes of the record, I'm providing Christie's contact information to Mr. Sander right now.
Okay, fair enough. And I want you to call her today. If you cannot get a hold of her for some reason, she's on vacation, you need to let your pretrial officer know, and you need to let counsel know. Is he meeting with you today?
Yes.
Maybe you can assist him in calling Christy and getting set up.
I'm providing an email as well, Judge.
Okay, and you're set for October 1st, I'm sorry, November 1st at 10 a.m. And hopefully you're in a different frame of mind at that. Fair enough?
Thank you, Judge.
And then further,
I thought that was awesome. He's like, of course he's not, of course he's dirty. He hasn't gotten any treatment. You can't just stop doing heroin without treatment. I heard. So I've heard. Because he just said it. So this guy wanted to test him today and then put him in jail. The judge said, nah, we're not going to test him today. He's positive. Okay. Are you guys ready? This is not very long, but it's long enough. This judge does light up a room. Are you ready? Here we go. This happened right after Judge Fleischer's stream, so this is what I opened to.
That's all I'm saying, just a
okay,
small.
I've noted all of your objections. I've
Okay.
denied your motion.
Thank you so much.
And
All right,
we will move
I'm gonna
forward.
make the same objections when I get to court on the 30th, so thank you.
Okay, and, okay,
Don't forget, are you forgetting anything?
I hope not,
Okay,
but I'm letting you.
objection. Just in case they didn't hear me the first time, objection.
Yeah.
He ain't even the real judge, he just a fucking judge.
Mr. Harden, Mr.
Come
Harden,
on, camera.
Mr. Harden,
Don't do that, a bailiff kick my legs.
Mr.
Put
Harden,
glasses back on, I'll take you more serious.
okay, Mr. Harden,
Yes, Your Honor.
please cooperate.
Objection, objection.
Okay. Jury trials are from. Anything else?
Nothing with the state judge.
Okay, good luck, Mr. Harden.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep.
He pretended to fall. Did you notice that? All right, hold on. Let's do that again. He's leaving the room. Okay. He pops right back up again. Oh man. So I get out of Judge Fleischer's stream and that hits me right in the face. So speaking of Judge Fleischer's stream, that's where we're going now. I feel bad because like a lot of you have already seen this like 4 times, I think. But then some of you have not seen it at all. So, I don't know. You guys are grown adults. You guys can watch whatever you want to watch. So I'm just gonna play. So, okay, I have to talk about his outfit. I tried so hard today to find the video I had it in. But do you guys remember I put this exact suit on screen like, I don't know, 3 months ago? 2 months 2 months ago? And I'm like, "Wow, Judge Fleischer needs to get this." Do you remember? Do you remember me putting it? And then he wore it today. And I tried to find, the clip where I put it in our stream, but man, I made too many videos and I started going through them all. And that's one reason why my content was not the best today because I was looking for this dang suit. But anyway, I'm glad he got it. In my head, he just listened to me when we did our stream. I went out and got it. Now I know that's not true, but so yeah, actually, me and Maiko and Linus were all there today in court, but we can't tell you what happened in court because we have no idea. None. None. Because all we were doing is deleting comments. Judge Fleischer even jumped into chat in the middle of court today and said, I will turn this car around. I will shut this chat down in a second if you don't knock it off. Did they knock it off? No. But I mean, look at my band finger. Look, it hurts. Remove, timeout, remove, timeout. And then they come back and they're like, "What'd I get timed out for?" I didn't say anything. Yeah, check Discord. I just posted your comment in Discord. And then we get to the end of the stream, right? Nan, you were always good. We get to the end of the stream, and the offenders who offended the most, who we had to keep deleting comments from, were like, "Oh, good work, Mods, good work." And I was like, "What? What do you mean good work? I'm gonna ban you. You're the one. You're the problem." Ah. So now me and Linus and Maiko, I don't even understand why. Like you deleted just as many comments. It's just Linus gets all the spotlight, and Maiko is like in her wings. Maiko works hard in there. Him and Linus every day. And the judge is like, "Hey, thanks, Linus." Yes, yes, Rebecca. It didn't stop. They wouldn't stop. Michael, Victoria's husband, is like, "Chat, can you just be quiet for 5 minutes? Everybody just be quiet for 5 minutes." And then the very next text is Maiko. "Hey, but it was so funny." Oh, Linus, I know. No, it's not. It wasn't you. Even the people in chat are like, "Linus, where did the judge get that suit? Hey, Linus, how many more people are there? Hey, Linus, what time is this over?" And I don't ever answer because I don't want them to say, "Hey, Kathy." I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. Do you have any idea? Is it near the beginning or the end? Because I want to get the good ones. I know there were some good ones today, but I don't know where they are. I just don't. It was the same people over and over again. Delete comment, delete comment, delete comment. And then soon we just started deleting their comments just because we see their name, delete their comment. No one ever sees their comment, but All right, let's go to that one first. Can we just get that one over with? Because I want to see. Oh, is that the happy ending one? Yeah, let's see. She had a colorful jacket on. I remember that. I had it muted, so I didn't hear it because I was trying to get these stupid clips. All we're looking for right now is a colorful jacket. Carl, sorry. I thought it was closer to the beat. No, maybe. There she is.
Come up, Miss Yang.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Linus and Maiko, you have off work for the next 7 minutes or however long this is. You don't have to remove any comments or anything like that. Kelly and Rebecca and CJ have got it under control. Okay, so just relax and watch. I'm gonna relax and watch.
Good morning, Miss Yang.
杨女士你好
你好，
We
谢
have
谢你帮我翻译。
，Thank you for the translation。
You
好，
were
没问
charged,
题。
you were charged with prostitution.
你被起诉卖淫，
You were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
那你准备呢是要6个月的入监狱，然后2000块钱的罚款。
那个，
You're going to do probable cause.
那我们也会帮你做预庭，
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
你有权利保持沉默，
Anything you say can or will be used against you.
因为你所说的所有东西都可能最后是用来上庭使用的。
Speak up. Please go slow.
On September 12th, 2024,
9月12号，2024年，
law enforcement officer conducted
警察呢进行了
an undercover vice investigation
这种就是便衣方式的一个调查，
at 12989 Bel Air Boulevard in Harris County, Texas.
在12989百利县，
The officers conducted an investigation
之后警察进行了一个这个调查，
regarding an anonymous complaint that prostitution was happening at the location.
因为当时候有一个匿名的通知告诉我们，那边正在有卖淫的服务。
The officers entered the business and were greeted by the defendant.
当时候警察进到这个地方的时候，是由被告来欢迎他进去的。
And were escorted to a secluded room where the defendant said the massage fee was $60.
那个当时候这个被告就把警察带到一个小小的一个房间，然后告诉他按摩的服务是60块钱。
The officer was disrobed and laid face down on the table.
当时候警察就换了衣服，转身过来，然后呢躺在那个房间的床上面。
And the defendant began to give a massage.
当时候被告就开始提供按摩。
Defendant told the officer to turn over.
然后被告告诉这个警察，叫他转身过来。
and poked the officer's covered genitals with her right hand.
然后当时候被告就用右手去指那个警察的这个私人的部分，被毛巾包着私人部分，他用手去擦那个地方。
Defendant balled up her fist and began shaking her fist back and forth.
然后当时候被告呢就握起了拳头，然后一起来来回回的动。
Asking if the officer wanted a hand job.
就问警察，你要不要我给你做手淫？
The law enforcement officer motioned using a sign for oral sex.
当时候这个警察就已经用手这个动作说不需要有性的服务。
And the defendant pointed at her mouth and nodded her head yes.
然后这个警察的这个被告人呢就指着自己的嘴巴，然后示意可以提供性服务。
The officer motioned to the defendant and asked how much.
当时候警察就示意问被告要多少钱。
And the defendant whispered in the officer's ear $130.
那个被告呢就在警察的耳边轻轻的告诉他130块。
The officer and the defendant agreed on the price.
那警察呢就跟这个被告呢一起同意了这个价钱。
And the officer gave an arrest team a signal.
这样的话，当时候警察就给剩下的整个警察团队呢给了他们一点信号。
Defendant was identified with her California driver's license.
I'm the one who pulled that one, unless you had multiple, and then they did too. But I pulled one of your comments today. One, maybe more. I don't know. There were so many comments.
那个当时候被告呢就出示了他加州的一个驾驶证。
Okay. Ms. Yang, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
杨女士，我们就是会起诉这个方面。
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond.
那我现在可以给你一个这是有条件的这个保释。
Not to engage in this type of behavior again.
而且不再参与任何这种行为的。
Do you understand?
你明白吗？
不去了，我不去了。
啊？
我不去他店了，我不去他那里了。
I will no longer go to that store.
我不去了。
I won't go anymore.
All we are asking you to do is not engage in this type of behavior again.
现在再重申一，告诉你，你不能够再参与类似这样的行为的活动。
我不去。
Do you understand?
你明不明白我说什么？
明白，不了。
I understand. I will not.
Tell me, do you have a lawyer?
你有没有律师？
没有，我请不起，我没有钱请他们了。
I don't and I cannot afford.
I was going to offer you one today. If you want one, I can provide you a lawyer.
如果你希望有律师的话，可以给你提供一个。
你们给我提供律师呗？是你们给
Sure,
我提供律师哈。
So you're going to provide me an attorney, right? A lawyer.
Correct. Yes.
是的。
可以。谢谢。
Thank you. Thank you.
For now, well, I don't know where Victoria is. For now, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box.
当然，我要求你先做这个陪审团的那个框框里面。
我没听懂这句话，没听清。
I don't understand what is it?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me get Victoria.
请稍等。
Sorry, Reggie, it's my first day. This YouTube thing is confusing.
And if you could please tell her that before she leaves, she will need to sign bond conditions, okay?
你一会离开之前，你先要签字，他们会给你这个，就是你可以申请先出去的一些条件，先签名。
那你麻烦你和他说一下，我再也不做按摩了，完事儿那个别让我坐牢，行不行啊？
So Judge, I will no longer want it to be to do the massage job. Will you waive that? Not putting me in jail?
再也不做按摩了。
Don't worry, we will
I
take
don't
care
want to be in jail. 没关系，你先不要担心这个，我们会照顾好你的，好吗？
For now, we will have you sign a reset, and then we will have you take a seat in the jury box.
麻烦你先签名，然后呢，他们会带你到一个地方先坐下来，好吗？
好，谢谢。
Okay, thank you.
Please, ma'am.
State bond conditions are in your queue.
Yeah, they're ready?
Go ahead and sign. Judge, that's state bond conditions?
Yeah, it's stable. And then, if you can reach out to the Mac for her, please.
Thank you.
Do you have conditions on her?
No, for Matthew.
Oh, for Matthew.
Yes, sir, Matthew Martin.
Got it.
All right, Judge, next is page 1, Abbas, come on up.
Are you signing on to Abbas?
Yes, I am.
So we already addressed the criminal trespass and we put him in jail for that one now, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is that the guy in the gray shirt, the bigger guy?
So, Mr. Abbas, you're working 3 open cases now. If you pick up a 4th case, if you violate
yeah,
the conditions,
frail man.
I'm going to quintuple to 10 times all of your bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Where was the trespass from? I don't even remember.
Judge, it was at 8506 First River Drive. It was the home of the complainant's mother. Complainant is the defendant's wife. They have been separated, and at the time, the wife was staying with her mother, and the defendant was trespassing at the mother's house.
Okay. So they don't want him back?
No.
They don't want you back?
Yeah, I'm not even living in the same house.
Just listen, no means no. Take the hint. There's a gajillion other fish in the sea. Just that's what you need to do. When a relationship is over, it's just, that's it. It's over. Get over it, move on, because otherwise you're gonna end up back in jail. Got it? Do you have children with this person?
Yes.
Okay, and you should have the right to have visitation or at least some form of custody, but don't take matters into your own hands. If you want to do it, go get a custody and visitation order from the family courts. And if they start playing games with you, you can have her held in contempt or have her jailed or fined or whatever they want to do. But that's the right way to do it. If you really care for this child.
We've seen the judge dress up in so many different things here. And yeah, Fozzie, absolutely, absolutely. By far, this is my favorite thing that he wears. By far. It's not even close. Look at him. He looks amazing.
Which you should, because they always need their daddy in their life. Go get a visitation order. no way, there's no reason for you not to have. I'm gonna tell you now, though, Mr. Abbas, no drugs, no alcohol, and I'm gonna randomly test you. I don't want you to have any contact with these people, and I don't want you to go where they work or where they live. I'm making that a condition of your bond. Do you understand? I'm not asking you a lot. All I'm asking you to do, no dope, no alcohol, no contact, and go over there. That's all I'm asking you to do, and follow the law. All right. You have a lawyer. She will take care of you. I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in contact with them. But remember, they're going to call you to take a drug test, take an alcohol test. If you don't go there, I'm going to issue a warrant.
No, so I call every day and.
Good. Right. And now we're adding that to your bond conditions. All right. Okay. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria.
Just one question. So it will be the same phone number and the same PIN that I'm currently using, right? So I just keep doing this.
Everything remains the same. So when they call you for the one for your felony case, it's also going to be for us as well. So it's all 2-in-1, so you don't have to double up. So
But
one
just
test will
once a
take
day.
care of both courts. So you don't have to come and go. It's
Thank you.
okay, guys. Please. So Rachel, you got all that? Okay.
No. Judge, I have also one off docket matter.
Okay.
It's Justin Tweedy, case number 2. Well, let me know when you're ready, sorry.
I was writing down that.
Okay, 252-6597. Per his bond conditions, he has to call in every day, but he needs to go out of town for work next week. So is that okay?
Just let Rachel know.
Okay,
They're not going to call him for the week he's gone, but tell him to expect a call when he gets back, not to use, and then he'll be fine.
right, absolutely, thank you.
For sure.
All right, Judge, page 12, Khalifa, come on up.
Do you have an arraignment?
Yes, it is.
Okay, done. Kareem Khalifa. Mr. Khalifa, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're also charged with
terroristic threat, Your Honor, that I was appointed on, I would say maybe a month ago. And this allegation predates when he was put on bond.
So he's on bond for a terroristic threat and a felony assault, right? And now I see he's picked up a criminal mischief. Are you telling me the criminal mischief happened prior to the terroristic threat?
Your Honor, it's in the probable cause statement. The allegations are that it happened on or about August the 8th. And I believe the terroristic threat was the same day. So they didn't file it.
I have the.
True.
August 6th, and the terrorist threat is August.
Jada Jordan,
Let's see what the charging instrument says.
Okay.
Yeah, did you see it's August 6th?
Yeah, the
Elena.
criminal mischief is August 6th, the terrorist threat is August 8th.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Mr. Khalifa, so let's do probable cause, but I don't even know what happened, please.
Thank you. On August 6th, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers and their counsel of the complainant were advised that she is the defendant's wife and they have one child together. The complainant stated
There were 625 people in chat today. Leadus might be able to remember that, but I have no idea. Chat was insane today.
and it damaged her vehicle, causing $1,951 in damage. The complainant stated that on August 6th, her vehicle that she solely owns was parked in a gated apartment parking lot located at 2929 Rolito Drive in Harris County, Texas. The complainant obtained a surveillance video from the leasing office of the defendant damaging the side mirror of her car with his hands. The paint on the vehicle was damaged with an unknown object. Photos were also obtained showing the damage to the car. The vehicle was taken to the repair shop and given an estimate of $1,921 for repair. The defendant is currently on bond in Harris County for a terrorist threat and assault of a family member with previous conviction against the same complainant.
Okay, have you reached out to the complainant witness since this has been filed? He's
Yes.
not had any contact, right?
So she did say that she believes that he's been contacting her and leaving voicemails and text messages.
I sure hope to hell not.
Judge, she also says
And can I
that,
say something if you don't mind?
she also says that, she believes that he created a fake Facebook account and was sending her requests as like a friend request. And I believe she also said he tried to send her messages through Facebook as well.
Prove it. Because if you do, if you can, I'm gonna put his butt in jail in a heartbeat. So you need to do what you can. If he is somehow contacting her through some kind of one reason or the other, Mr. Khalifa, I swear on everything that's holy, if you are trying to reach her one way or the other, if they prove it to me, I'm gonna make your bond so high your teeth are gonna fall out. Do you understand? No contact means no contact from any source. Social media, smoke signals, Snapchat.
I understand from now on, it no even see her pictures. But I never contact her again.
Prove it. Elena, get it. Show me. If you can show me that it's him, one way or the other, I'll hog time.
I'm the one I have messages from her.
When we do court orders, we mean business, Mr. Khalifa. And I don't appreciate it if someone is trying to use
Judge's chat.
backdoor means to get in contact with another person. You need to understand that this relationship, look at me, this relationship is over. It is over. There are a gajillion other fish in the sea, Mr. Khalifa. Find someone else. But this one's over. You have children with this person.
I just want to say something. It's
Your Honor,
not
he
against,
Just let me talk.
Do you
Your Honor,
have children with this? Does he have
He
children?
does, Your Honor, and I believe there's a protective order that was signed by a family law court. At the last setting, I think you amended the order to allow him to have contact with his daughter,
Right.
with his mother facilitating it.
Okay.
As, you know, I'm not a family law attorney, but
No,
I
sir.
think there's another protective order from a family law court that might trump that.
I just want to say one word, please.
So I've
I don't-
advised,
As long as it's not about the case, you can, Mr. Khalifa.
The protective order about my daughter.
Is it the one that I issued or another judge issued?
it's another judge, Your
Excuse
Honor.
my English.
Was it the domestic violence court, the 280th, or who was it? Do you know, Mr. England?
I did download it. I don't have it pulled up here, but
You can always go back and ask them to amend it. The worst they can tell you is no.
You know what? She always stay with me, my daughter. She never had it for 1 hour. You know what? She did the protective order and she gave it to my mom, not even in her apartment.
I've advised him to
You
get a lawyer.
understand, if you don't agree with the protective order, go back and ask them to amend it.
From where I can afford all of this attorneys, I'm taking employment now. You know
I
what?
mean, I've given you a lawyer here. I
have a
can't give you a
video
lawyer
of
there.
My car.
Look.
I'm only trying to help you with your daughter, Mr. Khalifa. About all this other stuff.
I need my daughter. That's it. I'm sorry, I'm diabetic. I'm so sorry.
Look, it's okay.
Yeah, I just need my daughter, you know. I don't know why she took it if she doesn't even have it in her apartment for 1 hour. She left it with my mom, disability. She has a mental problem. She stay with my mom. So even I cannot go and see my mom. So how come? If she love her daughter, why she doesn't have it?
Look, this is not the
Go
court.
back,
This is a
go
different.
back. So are you working now?
No, I'm taking employment. How I'm gonna work with the GPS monitor if she has 20 years protective order of me? So why you put me this one? I'm diabetics too. Even I'm always like etching, like.
Because I don't want you to go over there. That's why I put it on there.
Okay, I have already protective. I will never be there. Why I have to go? I'm sorry.
Just,
you still should be able to work even though you have the monitor on your ankle. That's not preventing you from working. If you want to work,
I'm diabetics, who are very bad diabetics. I'm taking like 7, 8 insulin, shotting like every day.
that prevents you from working.
No, but I can work like something like office job. This is what I used to do. I used to be a supervisor of 11 locations of overstock furniture, sir. Under me was 160
So
employees.
why aren't you trying to go get another job?
I cannot, my background. And guess what? The one she did felony on me, I'm sorry to talk to you. This is DA. This is all I have people.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about the
Yeah,
case.
but this is false case.
Okay. Look, this is only on this.
Look, the only thing I'm going to tell you now, and I'm just going to do it one more time. If you want to visit your daughter, you need to go to the family court and ask them to amend the order so that you can get access to the child.
I'm gonna do it.
Let me talk. So it is in the 280th, Your Honor. It looks like it was issued August 22nd of this year.
Oh, so it's just issued. And what is it? What is it about? What does it say?
It's just a protective order, and it looks like it was a default.
Because I do not show at the. I'm sorry again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, look, when you don't go, they get whatever they want. You have
I
to
have a
go.
lot to say, but
If you have a lot to say, then go. But you not going, she's going to get whatever she wants. You can ask them to reopen it, to amend it, to fix it, to give you access. But if you don't go, that's your own damn fault. You have to go.
Advisor, attorney to help me out. I don't know where. Yes, sir.
There's got to be some kind of, you know what I would do? Go to the law schools, okay? The law schools have legal clinics with lawyers that can help you out.
Law school.
Right. Go.
Start legal aid.
I called them. They told me no.
Okay, then go to another one. Don't just give up. Go to, if you hit one roadblock, get up, dust yourself off, hit the next one.
I want to tell you something. I got bachelor degree, okay, from, I have a bachelor degree. Like, I never did any, I was born here in Texas. I never had any ticket in my life or any background or anything.
Okay.
All this happened from the lady. You know why? Because she had a deportation and I don't know before.
That's
We're
scary.
not in
So
trial.
you're telling me that one person can get under your skin so much
Yes, sir.
that they have now caused you to get 4 different
You
criminal
wanna
cases?
know why, sir?
Look,
No, I don't care.
please, let's not.
I don't understand how you were not mentally strong enough to move on and get away.
Because this is not happening. Whatever she said.
All right, we'll have our day in court. Just today, now's not the time. All right?
I'm sorry.
Listen, go back to the family court,
I will.
ask them to reopen it. And I'm sure that because it's a default, hopefully they will, and they'll give you at least some limited access. Don't try to contact this person because I'm telling you now,
I don't at
if
all.
they show me that there are,
Can
they
I
have
say
issues.
something, please?
No, that's all I want you to know. All right. Yes, Mr. Elick and Mr. Khalifa, the bond conditions I put on you now, it's just no drugs, no alcohol, no contact, no going within 200 feet of where they live, where they work. Don't contact, and that's it. As long as you can abide by these conditions, you and I will be friends. You understand? Okay, I hope not. Okay, Mr. Elick.
One thing, sir. No, because he said 200.
Just from the complaining witness in this case. That's it.
My mom crossed the street, so how?
I'm not doing anything with your mom.
She's not a part of this.
She's not a part of this.
Talk to Mr. Ely, he'll help.
Your mom has nothing to do with this, just the complaining witness. That's it. Okay? All right. Good luck.
Okay.
Take care.
Go ahead.
Come on, this
Go
way.
have a seat.
Susan, I need you to sign momentarily.
All right, Judge, page 3.
There's someone else.
I do have a motion to settle
Henry?
on and off.
Just has to be his way.
Haven't put an NO7.
Let me go grab one real quick.
Page 3, Bradley, come on up.
Mr. Elick, if you need funds for anything, I'm happy to give for any money you need for anything, you know? Yeah.
Come out, see. I've seen him first.
DeAndre Bradley. Mr. Bradley, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On September 12, 2024, law enforcement officers patrolling a modern food store located at 13360 North Laurel Drive in Harris County, Texas. The modern food store has no trespassing, no loitering, no soliciting signs, and a trespass affidavit posted on the business. The modern food store is also within 1,000 feet of a drug-free zone. The law enforcement officer viewed the defendant sitting in the driver's seat of a black 2018 Chevrolet Cruze rolling up marijuana. The defendant stated that he bought the marijuana from the individual at the business. The surveillance camera showed the defendant getting in and out of his vehicle, flagging unknown people down, trying to sell marijuana. The defendant was at the modern food store for approximately 40 minutes. The officer retrieved 10 grams of marijuana, which was weighed outside of packaging.
No co-defendants, I guess?
No.
And he was in the passenger seat or driver's seat, did you say?
I believe he was in the driver's seat.
Okay. Mr. Bradley, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a Texas driver license, sir? Can you run his license, please?
Yes.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name? Then you're not allowed to drive. I am making that a condition of your bond. If you want to drive, go get liability insurance that has your name on it, and then I can see it, and then I'll allow you to drive. But if I find that you drive, I'm going to put you in jail, and you're going to be there for a very long time.
Driver's license is not eligible.
Yeah, it is expired, so I
Okay,
wait.
so you don't have a license.
But the paper should be like coming in so I can go redo it.
Mr. Bradley, you're not allowed to drive
Yes, sir.
at all until you get a Texas driver license. And if I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing every time you drive. So I hope and pray to everything that you believe in that you don't drive, because if you do, every time you drive, it's an offense in and of itself. I hope that you can appreciate this, because if I catch you, this is the affidavit that you're going to sign, promising me that you're not going to drive. After that, I'm going to get you to Victoria. We're going to get you out of here to hire a lawyer. When you come back, please have a lawyer, sir.
Can I get a credit from you?
Do you work?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the defendant. That doesn't sound like Stephen.
Did we ever find out who that was?
What's the last name? Who's that?
Williams.
On the docket?
19 and 20.
Did we see Williams yet,
Oh, yeah.
or is he coming up later?
Mr. Bradley, what do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm in between jobs. I'm just working at Park Place Estates.
Job.
July. That's
Doing what?
I was a maintenance man.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm sending you now for a drug test because I want to know what everything in your body is.
Sure,
I'm gonna have you come back, and then I'm gonna give you a lawyer, and then I'm gonna give you 2 weeks for you to get a full-time job. And if you don't have a job, or show me that you're working your butt to get a job, you and I are not gonna have fun together. Do you understand? And then I'm gonna test you 35 to 40 days after that. And if you continue to test positive for marijuana, boom, one place you go to. Do you understand?
Sure.
Let's send him now, and then we'll have him come back, and then I'll have him fill out an application, and then we'll appoint someone. That way.
I'm trying to watch this with you guys, but I know
Give it
what's
a rating.
coming for me.
Oh, sorry.
And the other mods, as this goes on, the chat just keeps getting worse and worse. And I'm just like re-traumatizing myself watching this again. And I know that poor Maiko and Lena's have already seen this again in other streams. So they've already, and Jay, even Jay was yeeting people today. Jay was like, remove comment, remove comment, remove comment. I can't press play. I'm scared of what's coming next.
What do you have? Holland, Nicholas Holland. Okay, no, that's,
Did he pick up a new case?
No, he had bond violations and then,
He didn't show up. We had him, we issued a warrant.
and so by the time I saw it on the thing, he had the warrant issued.
We
So I
sent
don't
you
know.
guys an email.
Well, it may have gone to Tad at the Nelson firm, which kind of went into a black hole.
Where's Mr. Holland now?
He's right here. He's.
Come up, Mr. Holland.
page 9.
I didn't know if you want me to give him new bond conditions. Or if he keeps the ones he had.
No, the ones that we had don't work. Do you know why you're here?
Sir.
Has he reposted a bond? Do we know?
Yes, that's why we're here today. He turned himself in on the warrant.
You have a portable device and you've constantly skipped tests. So what I'm going to do now, Mr. Holland, is I'm going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. I don't care what it tests positive for, but if it blows hot, I will revoke your bond and I'm going to triple the bond that you have now. When I mean no alcohol, I mean no alcohol from any source. Cakes, candies, foods, gums, hair dyes, tequila, lollipops. I've heard it all and I don't care. You are on notice now that if this thing blows hot, you know where it's going to happen. This time you will go to jail and then you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this case is over with. Do you understand? Is this a first or is it a second? Does he have a prior DWI, guys?
He has one pending in Galveston.
That's what it was. This guy has a pending one. Pending one. You need to put this one. I didn't recognize him for a second.
Can you run his driving record, please? I want to know if he's picked up anything while he's on bond. I ordered you not to drive, Mr. Holland. I hope.
I didn't drive.
Well, else that you're not driving.
I don't have any driving violations.
The DWI in Galveston's December 2023, and then this one's May of this year.
I'm going to have them run your record because I want to make sure that you're not driving. If you are,
I have also
I'm
done
really
that.
not going to be happy. Number one. As it stands now, I am putting a scram monitor on your ankle so that I know that you're not consuming alcohol. You don't charge that thing on a daily basis like you're supposed to. If that thing dies, so do you. Do you understand, Mr. Holland? Okay. So that's the monitor. That's what we'll do now.
Okay. As far as fees.
I'm going to tell you now that I'm not taking a time served on this. If
Okay.
anything, it's probably needs to go to sober court pending, because he has an open DWI, but I can't in good conscience do that because I think that you're a danger to the community. And luckily, no one's, injured or dead, but that's what we're trying to prevent, Mr. Holland. We don't want you to dig yourself into such a hole that you're facing a 50-year sentence. You know what I mean? Because one false move can change everyone's life in a heartbeat, and it happens every day. We'll give you a normal reset for now, and then he knows what's expected of him, and that's it.
And then fees for this room, are those covered, waived?
I'll waive it for sure. Yeah. I'm doing you a solid right now, Mr. Holland, that I hope you appreciate. I'm going to waive the fee for your scram because otherwise you'd be paying about $600 a month for this device on your ankle. But there's no excuse. I do that so that you can't come up here whining and crying to me that I don't have money for this in it because I don't care for excuses. You know what's expected of you, and that's it. Okay, thanks.
Right this way. All right, Judge, back to page 3.
My question is has he picked up anything between the time of this arrest Okay.
It's just the pending.
Because if he's picked up anything, you should be able to see, you know, agencies will file.
Yeah, I
you
can't
know.
see anything. I just.
Okay. I mean, it's not the definitive, but at least gives us some proof, you know?
I think the second word there is
Henry James
thinner.
Basie?
What's the first word?
Where did you think that you were coming today? To the beach? You have from 2008 a prior interference, 2014 assault of a family member, in 19 an assault impeding breath, a choking case, in 2015 a theft, 2017 a theft. Now, I don't even know what's he charged with here now? This is a first for me. Okay, so what you're charged with impersonating a private investigator. On September 13th, 2024, did then and there unlawfully impersonate a private investigator by intentionally and knowingly purporting to act as a security guard for a bar establishment and conduct pat-downs of persons entering the establishments and requesting identifications by persons entering the establishment.
I'm gonna try
This is a
that.
Class A misdemeanor. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
I'm gonna try
We
it.
are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Mr. Basson, next time you come here in court in shorts, I'm going to send you right back out and we'll reset your case the next day. Do you understand? It's a complete lack of respect. And you've had now, this is your.
I'm gonna do it at Walmart. I'm gonna be out front at Walmart, patting people down, checking their ID. Yep. Excuse me. I need to search you before you go into Walmart. It's new rules. People won't know. They'll think it's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your sixth case. You know better. Okay.
On September 13, 2024, a law enforcement officer conducted an investigation at 2709 Airline Drive in Harris County, Texas. This location is a known bar/club. The investigation was conducted in an
I'm only gonna profile like elderly women. Like, you know, if they're dressed nice. You look suspicious, ma'am. You put your hands on the wall.
undercover capacity, and the detectives were dressed in plain clothes and driving unmarked police vehicles. Prior to this investigation, the detectives received a tip that the bar was operating illegally by selling alcohol during prohibited hours and also had minors inside working and consuming alcohol. Prior to the investigation, the law enforcement officers discovered that the bar was operating under an alcohol license. Upon entering the bar, the law enforcement officers were stopped at the door by the defendant. The defendant was wearing a security shirt. The defendant told the officers to empty out their pockets and conducted a pat-down search. While inside of the location, the officers observed the defendant conducting a search of all patrons that were entering.
When you go through the TSA, just moan loudly. And it goes faster that way, but just moan real loudly. Just always do that.
The location and would close the front entrance after every patron entered. The officers also observed the defendant periodically check in with the bartender from time to time, a task that a security officer performs at liquor establishments and not a normal patron would be allowed to do. The officer did not observe any underage minors at the location. Upon making contact with the defendant again, he advised that he had a security license.
He doesn't. It's when you get on an airplane and they pat you down first.
But he did not have an active security officer license, nor has it been documented as having a license in the past.
Sir, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward in your case. I'm now affording you as a condition of your bond not to engage in this type of behavior. You're not to act as a security guard or do anything of this nature. If you do, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get more PR bonds. Do you understand? We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire lawyers. So I'm first going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while they get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it. And after that, you'll be free to go. When you come back, don't come back in shorts. Come on. Can you file conditions on that, please, and no weapons as well?
All right, Judge, next is page 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry, page 4, Cobb.
I need 1 second, Victoria. I forgot my coffee.
All of them. All of them. Every one of them. Except maybe the dripping paint. That's not professional. I mean, come on. He's a judge. But I can't pick just one of those for him. The last one is very interesting. Yeah. This one right here would be so good. Oh, but the pants don't go the whole way down. He needs some of those white stockings.
I'm just gonna grab my hat.
That looks like him though, right there. And so does that one, and so does that one, and so does that one, and so does that one. Never mind, I can't pick one. It looks like my background.
Okay. Ms. Owen? Or should I say Miss Bianca?
Oh no, that's a comic. Oh, this one's it, guys. This one right here is it. Hold on, let me get a good picture.
Colonel Cobbs.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cobbs, you're charged with assault of a family member.
I should just
You are
buy it
facing
for him
up to a
and
year in
send it to him.
jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On or about February 19th, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a Harris County, Texas hospital.
Okay, please.
An officer was dispatched to a Harris County, Texas hospital in regards to an assault call. The officer talked to the complainant, who said that she and the defendant had been in a dating relationship for 2 years and do not live together. The complainant explained that after an argument, the defendant began striking her head with closed fist punches, causing pain. The complainant ran to the bathroom where the defendant grabbed her by the hair. As the complainant screamed, the defendant stated, "If you keep screaming, I'll keep hitting you." As the defendant placed one hand on her neck and applied pressure for 30 seconds, causing pain and the inability to breathe. At the hospital, the complainant told the police that it was difficult to swallow and her ear still hurts.
Yo. Well, you think this is the club? Don't talk. Yes, you.
Mr. Williams. Matter of fact, do we want to sit one seat back?
Mr. Bassi, don't talk to people, please.
Okay, wait, real quick. So Stephen is looking here. I mean, the judge could be looking here, but the judge just said Stephen just said Mr. Williams. The judge just said Mr. Bassi. And that last suit was from Linus, and I love it, love it, love it. But I don't think we passed Mr. Williams yet, but I don't remember a guy freaking out in court today. But it looks like Mr. Williams is a problem child. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. We just buy it for him and send it to him. He can get it altered. We'll get him a size XXX and he can alter it any way he wants.
Complainant advised that it was difficult for her to swallow and her ear hurts from the closed fist strikes. The officer observed the complainant at the hospital with a neck brace and dried blood on her ear.
Mr. Cobbs, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system, and then you must come back. If you fail to come back, I will 10 times the bond that you have now. Do you understand? No.
I'm on color. I mean, like, I got to call and do the every day.
Now sending you for a drug test. Do you understand? You must come right back. Are you working?
Guys.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
Warehouse part-time.
Okay, I'm sending you for a drug test, and I want you to come back, and then we'll talk about your lawyer's situation. As far as it stands now, I don't want you to have contact with this person. Don't be in possession of your weapons. Do you understand? I don't see a protective order has been issued, guys. Have you seen on Cobbs?
If I raise my right hand, it's a PR bond. If I raise my left hand, he goes with you. Yeah, Amy, I agree, but I gotta delete that comment.
On the AFM judge, I'm looking at the
Rachel, I'd like to send Mr. Cobb for a drug test right now.
and I see a mullet on the misdemeanor on the felony.
Venus found it.
I see a mullet.
Can you file one so we can do one as well? So that if he tries out,
I like the
please.
first one Venus found much
Okay.
better.
I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies Araceli Maria Montano as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this court order, the state can and will file additional cases against you. And then you violate that, I can hold you at no bond, zero bond, and I will do it in a heartbeat to protect every single person in Harris County. Do you understand, Mr. Cobb?
Oh, Judge, if he's being monitored, do I need to file bond petitions as well?
No, but I want the mow up so that if he tries to, get out there and
Yes.
act the fool, then we can hold him. Okay, Mr. Cobb, I'm gonna have you sign, well, first I'm gonna have you come up here, sign the order for protection. After that, I'm gonna have you sign a reset, then we're gonna send you for a drug test, and then we'll see you here back in 30 minutes.
All right, page 6. Sasaki.
Mr. Dasaki, you speak and understand English. Would you like a translator?
Yes.
What type of?
I can understand.
You can understand? Okay, sir, you're charged with, if you don't understand anything, please let me know. You were charged with driving while intoxicated. You were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause to see whether we should go forward with this case or not. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On September 15th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a crash at the 7800 block of West FM 1960 Road in Harris County, Texas. The defendant stated that he was driving when the crash occurred. The wheel witness stated that she came to a complete stop at a red light and the defendant crashed into the back of her car, causing her to crash into another vehicle. The will witness stated that she witnessed the defendant in the driver's seat of the vehicle. An officer noticed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage, glossy eyes, and poor balance while walking. Standard field sobriety test showed 6 out of 6 signs for the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, 3 out of 4 on walking or one leg stand, and 8 out of 8 on walking. The DIC 24 was read and the defendant consented to blood.
I need to see, number one, license, number two, any prior DWIs.
No prior DWIs.
Okay.
And
Mr. Bisaki, are you a United States citizen? Are you in this country with or without permission?
Sorry.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
I don't know, sir.
You should know. That is a very important question, Mr. Bisaki.
I'm not a citizen.
Sorry?
I'm not a citizen.
I know that. But are you allowed to be in this country?
Yeah.
How?
I came here with lottery. I came here with a victim card.
With a victim card?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to probably talk to someone to see if that is still valid or not. Because if you have any problems with your immigration and you go to jail, immigration will put a detainer on you and you will be stuck in custody until this case is over, and then they will ship you to immigration and you're going to sit there and wait, and that'll take 6 months, 9 months for them to do anything with you. You need to know.
You cannot have his driver license because he does not have a driver license number on file.
Okay. Do you have a Texas driver license? Then you are not allowed to drive. I hope that you understand this very, very clearly, because if I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing.
Venus,
You'll
I'm
be
really just
facing an
looking at your
additional
mug.
6 months, and I can put you in jail for up to 6 months every time you drive. Tell me, what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm working
At-
I'm making, but with FX.
Okay. How much money do you make a month?
Maybe 115.
What?
115,000 or 2,000.
So 1,500 to 2,000 a month? And who are you here with in this country? Are you here with anyone? Are you married? Do you have children?
No, I'm not married. I'm not children.
Would you like a court-appointed lawyer, sir? Would you like a court-appointed lawyer? You need a lawyer to represent you in this case, right? You can go hire one. If you can afford one, you can go pay for one. Otherwise, I'm willing to give you a lawyer. What would you like? Would you like me to give you a lawyer? Okay. I want you to understand one more thing, Mr. Bisaki. You are not allowed to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I will test you if I find that you consume alcohol, and I don't care what it is, I will put you in jail. You need to think that if you don't have anyone to bond you out, if I put you in jail,
Crocheted.
you'll be stuck in there.
It's a crocheted suit. And tie.
I just didn't know.
Don't mind me, I'm just
I
looking
still
at
need him to fill
pictures
out an
of
application.
men
I need you to
that
fill out an
innocently-
application for me, but I will give you a lawyer today, Mr. Bisaki. Remember, do not drive, do not use alcohol or illegal drugs. You understand, sir? Okay, come on.
All right, Judge, next is page 10. Johnson, come on up.
Christmas elf suit.
Shante Johnson.
Raven, I haven't deleted a comment of yours in like
Ms. Johnson, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're
7th
facing
Street.
up to
You're
6
doing
months in
good.
jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On September 13, 2024, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a delayed assault call at 1325 Greens Parkway in Harris County, Texas. The law enforcement officer made contact with the complainant, who stated that he heard a loud noise coming from the defendant's truck exhaust. The complainant stated that he looked outside and observed the defendant slash his tires with an unknown sharp object. The complainant stated that the vehicle, was no longer drivable. The damages are approximately $400. The law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant. The defendant stated she had no idea why law enforcement officers would want to talk to her in an alleged crime against the complainant. The defendant was detained in ID with her test driver's license.
Ms. Johnson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, ma'am?
28.
You're 28 years old. Let's go through this now. Starting in 2015, we have an assault bodily injury. In 15, an assault, another assault. Theft. Now let's jump to 2016. Felony forgery, another theft. 18, theft. 18, theft. 22, terroristic threat. Theft, 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 theft. And now, criminal mischief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and now 13. Lucky number 13. I'm sending you for a drug test, man, and I want you to come right back. And if you fail to come right back, I will multiply your bond by 10. Do you understand that? I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of any weapons, and I'm going to put a whole host of other conditions on you because apparently someone's not getting the message. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I will see you back in 30 minutes.
Right this way.
She picked up that bag with attitude. Legal,
Martin,
we missed
come on
you. We missed you yesterday, Legal.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
Done that.
What's that?
Honey, trying to be festive. It's kind of hard.
Wait till you hear my case.
Wonderful. Vic,
Oh, this is Martin on page 15.
good morning, Mr. Martin.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Martin, you're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
Here we
You have the
go.
right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
July 18, 2024, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officers met with the complainant, who stated that he was being followed by the defendant, who was masturbating in front of the complainant on multiple occasions. The complainant stated that on June 6, 2024, he was painting an apartment in a public area of the complex when the defendant showed up and began masturbating in front of him. Complainant has video footage of the incident and showed officers where the defendant can be seen standing roughly 20 feet away from the complainant with his shirt lifted and the front of his shorts down, rapidly stroking his penis.
Where is, you said this is an apartment complex?
Yes.
What apartment
I'm happy
complex
for
is
you,
it?
Legal.
1 second, Judge.
Mr. Martin, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond to keep it in your pants while you're outside. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I find that you pick up any more cases like this, you start acting like this, I will put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you live at this apartment complex? I don't know what we're gonna do because I don't want you to go within 200 feet of this person. I don't care. I don't know how we're gonna handle this now because I don't want him going anywhere near this person. Is this a maintenance worker or who is it?
Don't spank him with
I
jail
believe
time.
so, because it said he's painting, a public area in the apartment complex.
Can you do me a favor? Would you mind guys reaching out to the apartment complex, perhaps the manager, finding out who this person is, how we can keep them away, where Mr. Martin lives in relation to everything so that they don't accidentally bump into each other. Mr. Martin, I'm telling you now, if I find that you start acting a fool again like this or doing anything like this in the public, you know what happens. You got out of jail because we gave you a PR bond. What's gonna happen if I raise it up to 10, 15,000? If you don't have anyone to pony up that kind of money, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for now, I want him to just take a seat in the jury box while we figure out about the apartment complex. I'm gonna have you sign up. Hold on, how old are you? What do you do for a living?
I'm gonna start working soon for valet, in the downtown.
Did you graduate from high school?
I'm sorry.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
What did you do after high school?
After high school, I went to college for a couple years. Then I had dropped out due to personal problems, and I just started working ever since.
What happened? What, as far as personal problems?
Just
Why stop? I mean, you're headed in a good direction. Why stop?
Well, in the midst of personal problems of me and my family was on the brink of homelessness sometimes, and I had to drop out of college to basically get a job or another job to basically help pay bills for our household. So,
when is the last time you've had a full-time job?
About 3 weeks ago.
Doing what?
I was working at Popeyes as a cashier.
Okay. Who do you live with now?
I live with family currently. I'm sorry.
Who? Mom, dad?
Mom.
Do they know about this case?
They some information, but not the full details.
See that, Fozzie?
Be
I'm
careful.
right.
Because I will give you a lawyer today, Mr. Martin, but you know, if you start acting up and I put you in jail, everyone's gonna know about it real quick. And then things are just gonna go sideways. You have the opportunity now. We gave you a free bond. You were out there now in the free world. Don't act up in the free world, otherwise I'll take it away from you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to trail anyone, not only this person, but anyone. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
And we'll
that
have you
it
go to
did
the-
hit me. They're right. Okay. So judge just asked this guy, when's the last time, how long it's been since you had a full-time job. And yeah, I've always had a full-time job. I can't imagine how people don't have a job or a full-time job. I know we see it every day. It's a lot of people, but I don't imagine a life where I'm not working a full-time job or 2 or 3. Um, and then I was thinking about some of the criminals in here and things that they've done, and then I'm like, man, I'm too tired to do any of that. Well, yeah, I'm tired because I have a full-time job. If they had a full-time job, they would be too tired to do most of this stuff. I'm just going to bed, guys. See you tomorrow.
Troy sign a reset. In the interim, I'm going to have you fill out an application for an appointed lawyer, and then I want to find out from them more information, and then we'll revisit this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Judge, I'm so sorry. I have the name of the apartment. I believe it's the residences at the mid. But also, based on the writ call, it's saying that the complainant is painting, so I'll call.
Yeah, I'd like to know, can we somehow, yeah, please.
licensed attorney from the city. He just worked with
Oh,
them.
then let's wait.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we
We'll
know the
wait. Look, we've got
names
time.
of
It's
the
still early. And
guys
if
in
you're the only
town
one
that
here,
do
then don't.
this. We know their
because
names. They're
We'll
all over
wait.
the place.
He can wait. Thank you. Sorry, Ellen. Is that it? That's it?
No, page 17.
I'm glad
Ramirez.
How many
come on
more?
up.
How many more? Okay, we're almost.
No, she got up and I was telling her not her.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm with it.
This is Enrique.
Yes, Judge.
Do you need a translator, Mr. Ramirez?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we need a translator. It's
All right,
okay,
Judge,
relax.
I'll
It's not a big deal.
send
All right, toma asiento, por favor.
We can move on to page 19 and 20. Williams.
That's on condition for safety, based on condition for safety.
For who?
Williams?
Oh, basic. Got it. Okay, bases, right?
Henry Basie?
Kenneth Williams. Sir. Good morning, Mr. Williams. We issued a warrant for your arrest because you were on bond for a criminal trespass with a deadly weapon. And now, what, am I speaking Swahili? What do you not understand about you are on bond for a criminal trespass? You picked up 2 new cases.
Yeah, with a deadly weapon.
Correct. You're on bond for a criminal trespass. And now you've picked up another criminal trespass and an interfering with the duties of a public servant. I don't know what happened. We're going to do probable cause. So let's find out what happened. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Ready?
I'm sorry, Judge, what is the last name again?
Williams.
Yes, Judge.
Kenneth Williams.
On September 13th, 2024, officer unviewed a known trespasser at 4400 North Freeway, standing outside of the Murphy USA gas station. Officer attempted to make contact with defendant and asked him if he was supposed to be at the location. He stated he was just passing by. Defendant was opening the door for people to go inside the establishment. Officer then tried to detain defendant when defendant began walking away from officer. Officer told defendant to place his hands behind his back and once again told him he was being detained. Officer attempted to detain defendant and he began pushing away from officer by stiffening his arms and body and lowering his body's center of gravity to make it difficult for officer to place him in handcuffs. One of the officers utilized a takedown to lower defendant to the ground. Officer attempted to put handcuffs on the defendant and he kept stiffening his arms and pushing his legs while stating, "Let me get up, I'm not going to jail. I did nothing. What did I do? I know my rights." It's
Tell
the,
me what happened with the other trespass, please, with the deadly weapon.
okay, so this is the same set of facts as the criminal trespass out of the same transaction.
Same place?
There is, yes, Judge, and there is another criminal trespass at 45 East Cross Timbers Street. That was on September 7th. Yes, Judge. Well, older case, it was September 7th and these were September 14th. They're a week apart. It's a different location.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm thanking you too.
All right, so Mr. Williams, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So in this case now, what happened was
Amy, I'm
we give you a
hugely
free bond.
disappointed.
You were supposed to come to court. You didn't come to court. You took off. We issued a warrant. I'm telling you what happened.
Oh, okay, no, sir, I was in the hospital. I had my hand. Yes, sir. I never took
Then you're
off.
supposed to come back and let us know.
Mhm.
If you were truly in the hospital, all I know,
Lena's, I'm very
you're out there in the free
disappointed.
world and now you've picked up another 2 cases.
I just got out of jail from this. I didn't understand that they never said nothing to me about this, sir. So this is to do it all.
They never said nothing to you about what?
When I went,
He's
the
typing with one hand.
14th or the 13th or whatever last week, well, that's why I was coming coming here to talk about my property and everything, but besides that, I was never told nothing about that.
Let's do this. Let's
Yes,
do
sir.
this. You have a warrant for your arrest. I'm gonna.
Okay, Linus, if you want a big commitment, but you don't like big commitments, so you don't want a big commitment, One Piece, Luffy. It's very, 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 very long, long, but it's really good. One Piece.
I'm gonna put you in that.
Anime.
But I'm gonna provide you a lawyer now, and let's find out what we're gonna do with your cases, and then I'll bring you back out and we'll talk. Okay? But we got to figure out what we're gonna do with you. You've got an open warrant now.
How? I know.
Because you picked up 2 new cases. You're not supposed to pick up new cases.
Hospital, sir, I had my paperwork and everything, sir.
Goes with you. I'm gonna appoint you a lawyer. Mr. Williams, don't worry. We're gonna try to reach something with your cases. But I'm gonna give you a lawyer now.
Anime.
We're gonna figure out what happened. Okay? All right.
Remember, we just talked, let's go talk.
Let's go talk. Judge, stop calling me during the middle of a stream. I keep telling you, I'm working here.
Just Josh. Hey, you ready?
Yes, good.
Okay.
Carol Ramirez is the one that, she's here, she's going in today, and then can we set her on docket for Monday? That will be actually 4 days.
Yes.
And then we'll get her reinstated and then amend the contract on Monday.
Done.
So she's here, ready to go in.
All right, come up, man. So I guess I'm gonna end up revoking the bond, right? That's what we're gonna do.
And then
Okay.
put her on docket for Monday and reinstate her on Monday.
So, Ms. Ramirez, I'm gonna revoke your bond. I'll set it at 5,001 now,
Innocent. Look at that hair. She can go free.
and then we'll bring you back on Monday and then we'll go from there, man. Okay? Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
She goes with me. Thanks.
Mr. D, are you ready?
Yes,
Yes,
Josh,
ma'am.
your
Thank
hair
you.
is pretty too. I'm
Now,
sorry.
Pro Clerk, please, Judge.
Okay, for sure.
Ms. Bianca? Hands up, thank you. This is Ms. Bianca Horton, Your Honor.
Pardon?
Morning, Judge.
Ma'am, you stand charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. This is your 3rd case. You pick up a 4th one of these, I'm not doing this again. I want you to understand this. We're not going to keep doing this over and over and over and over. And you're not learning anything. From now on, after today, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to do this again. Do you understand?
Sir.
You pick up another thing, it's going to be a minimum 90 days. The offer that you've worked out now is 3 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. The weapon will also be forfeited to the state of Texas. It now will become a manhole cover. You have the right to
Bomb diggity.
have a jury trial, right to compel witnesses to test on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, right to be arraigned, charge ready to the court. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. You understand? Is this what you want to do, man? How do you plead to the offense of unlawful?
I'm pretty sure one of your comments were deleted earlier yesterday in Judge Fleischer's courtroom because nobody was safe. We were deleting everybody. I almost deleted one of Judge Fleischer's comments because he typed in all caps and my hand went to it, and then I saw like, whoa, don't delete that one. But he was this close. I can't delete his comment anyway, though.
Lawful carrying of a weapon, guilty or not guilty. I will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. The weapon will be forfeited. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey. Hi, Casey.
How are you? I just had a couple off docket requests to travel. Is it okay if I get the pre-trial? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Judge. Morning, Judge. I'm approaching on Mr.
Shamesima, who is in custody, and I'm probably mispronouncing his name. We have waived a bail hearing, Your Honor, and I
This
just,
is the one you were talking about earlier?
yes, he has a felony pending and he has bond conditions in place in the felony. I didn't know if he needed to bring him out or not. He understands what those bond conditions are.
Can you tell, what happened in the burglary of the building? Can you just give me a brief? I don't know whether I need to put bond conditions on him if he's a dangerous guy.
Yeah, so, on September 16th, officers come to a burglary process at a bank. Two defendants were on the window and caused a break.
Read that. I don't remember.
The damage to the windows was $15,000. The officers observed the defendants running when they arrived with a bag in their hand. In the bag, the officers found 2 laptops that were stolen from the bank.
There's a co-defendant in here. What's the cause number?
Number is 188.
Hold on. What is it?
188-526-40.
There is a no contact order in place with that co-defendant.
Yeah.
It's part of the felony conditions.
No, that's, you gave me the felony court. Felony cause number, the
And
cause
the
number.
misdemeanor cause number, I think is two.
No, for the co-defendant.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
2529599, I believe.
Co-defendant is lost, and we have both of them.
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
They're
Only we
both
can
in our
fast forward
holdover.
through this. Oh, wait, we can.
Oh.
And they both, yeah, they both got.
Job.
Good morning, Mr. Smith.
Good morning, sir.
James Smith, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Mr. Smith, you are wanted out of the state of Louisiana for bank fraud, forgery, monetary instrument abuse, and theft of $1,000 to $5,000 as alleged. Are you waiving formal extradition?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, we wish you the best of luck. We still need him to sign this thing, right? Okay.
Mr. Smith? Oh, you need to sign.
I'm sorry.
That's why you use 2
Oh,
copies. You can reach
Judge.
around. You signed in the wrong spot. You signed in his spot.
I can print it one.
Damn it.
I'll bring it, since you said that, I'll bring it to you. You can sign back there.
Sorry, Sherry. Sorry, Amy.
All right, Judge, Spanish arraignment?
Yeah.
Ramirez?
Josh, I'll hit you up next.
Thank you, Judge.
Who you have, will you please? Oh, there you go. I see it now. Okay. Let me do this just Spanish arraignment. That's our last one, and then
Sure.
Saldana.
Yeah, and it's a quick question, Your Honor, about his PTI.
Got it. Good morning, Mr. Ramirez.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Ramirez, you are charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
September 14th, 2024, law enforcement officer was dispatched to a minor crash at the 2400 block of Rodney Street in Harris County, Texas. The law enforcement officer observed the defendant's vehicle with the right front end damaged and the license plate matching The failure to stop and give information description. The law enforcement officer observed
His name is
the
also
defendant
Luis.
stumble walking up to the car and drop a case of beer before getting into the driver's seat.
Wait, what?
It says a case of beer before getting into the driver's seat.
He had a case of beer in the car with him as he's driving?
A traffic stop was initiated
How am I gonna get it home,
for
Judge?
prior knowledge of a failure to stop and give information. The defendant admitted
His name is
to
also
consuming
Luis.
a 6-pack of beer and also admitted to failing to stop and give his information in the prior accident. The law enforcement officer observed red bloodshot eyes, a mild odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and poor balance. Standard field sobriety tests were administered, and the officer saw 6 out of 6 signs for horizontal gaze nystagmus, 7 out of 8 for walking turns, 3 out of 4 for one leg stand. Defendant was read DIC and consented to breath. The results came back 0.216 and 0.218.
I would like to know if he has alcohol in the car while he's driving. Does he have like beer that's open or anything cold to the touch? I know that you said he has a case of beer. Did he just buy it? Is it open? Is he drinking while he's driving?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone cracks one open on the way to the car.
So it looks like after the accident, the defendant went to a Fiesta.
It's like when you go to a drive-thru at McDonald's and you're driving home, you always reach in and grab a fry.
And the officer went to the Fiesta lot to find the defendant, and the defendant, or sorry, the officer watched the defendant come from the Fiesta with the case of beer, I guess that he had just purchased walking.
So he gets into an accident, he goes into Fiesta to get more beer.
He's dedicated.
¿Algo más?
How many DWIs does this gentleman?
¿Cuántos casos de criminal certificado tiene? Puedo hacer una búsqueda.
Mr. Ramirez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you a United States citizen?
Estadounidense.
Not yet.
Are you in this country with or without permission, sir?
I have a work permit.
¿Tienes permiso de trabajo?
Do you have a Texas driver license?
Right now,
Suspended.
Yeah. It's expired.
Mr. Ramirez, let me make something perfectly clear to you. I don't think that there's anything in this life that makes me more upset than when someone drives without a license. You will be signing with me today a promise to me that you're not to drive. If I find that you drive a vehicle, and I don't care what your reason is, I don't care if Mother Teresa needs a ride to church. There's a burning building and 50 children need saving from it. You get into a car and drive. I will have a contempt
I'm Donald J. Trump.
I can hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, and put you in jail for all that time. And if you drive multiple times, you can have multiple contempt hearings. Stack it.
Yes, sir.
Do not drive for any reason. I'm also ordering you on your ankle to put a monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol.
If
you have an alcohol problem, you better address it. Because if you don't, I'm gonna do it for you, and I promise you, you're not gonna like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Judge, I only saw one prior
No,
DWI
solamente vi un
from
previo de
court
manejo
15
de la de la corte.
Okay. You have the ability now
La habilidad
to take care of these things on
de
your own
encargarse de estas
now.
cosas por su propia
This
cuenta.
is the only warning that you're going to get from me. You get no more warnings. Your next place is in jail.
Es en la
I
cárcel.
will do everything in my power to protect every
Proteger a
person in
todas
this
las
county
personas en este condado.
from people who are using 4,000-pound missiles
Cuando misiles de
on the road. Because you can create a lot of destruction.
mucha destrucción.
You're not going to do that on my watch.
Me quería preguntar también de eso, señor, de Sandy. No sé si se va a poder entrar, puede dar una explicación, ¿no?
Just asking about the deadline for the portable device that he has for Sunday. If you could.
I'm going to have you today put an ankle monitor on you. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to pay for it for you so that there's no excuses.
Para que no
And the
haya
device that also needs to be put into the car, I will pay for it for you so that there's no excuse and so that I know that you're not driving. That device that you put in your car takes your picture every time you blow. So if you try to get in there or you try to move away from it and the car moves, I'm going to assume that it is you. When I mean no driving, I absolutely mean it. Do you understand? Someone else is going to have to drive that car, not you though. Okay.
I opened up another web page to protect one of the mods, and that happened. And if you guys continue down this road, you're going to make enemies out of people who are already friends with you in this chat. I'm just telling you, it's not going to end well. You're not going to like some people for no reason after this if we go any further. How's the weather today?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Ramirez?
I do construction.
You what?
Construction?
Construction.
Do you work full-time?
Trabaja tiempo completo.
Yes.
How much money do you make a month?
¿Cuánto dinero gana?
Pues no es todo el tiempo, a veces hay trabajo, a veces no hay trabajo.
Sometimes there's work, sometimes there's not work.
How much money do you make a month?
¿Cuánto dinero gana nuestro alrededor?
Not enough, Judge. We want more. Everybody wants
A
more
veces
money.
unos 5,000 por mes, a veces nada.
And sometimes it's around 5,000 a month, sometimes it's nothing.
You're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. You need a lawyer to represent you with this case. So I will have you go over here first, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, you'll get to Victoria where we're going to have you sign a reset. After that, I will get you to Rachel, who will give you your bond conditions. I hope you heed this warning. You will not get another one, Mr. Ramirez.
I was definitely not late either. Well, I was late for work, but I'm late for work.
Hey, Judge, first off, that's a pretty cool coat you got going on there.
Just for you, man.
I appreciate that. That's that style.
You're so banging. It just,
No, that's a step above my game right there.
dude, if I had hair like yours,
Judge, no. I am sorry to bother you, Judge. I have
what's up,
Rodolfo Sedana on the
Not one person said to the judge yesterday, I got a quarter in my pocket and I'm headed for the arcade. And it hurt my heart.
docket on Monday morning. We received his PTI contract yesterday morning.
Yeah.
He's set to get his interlock on Tuesday morning. So obviously, until he gets his interlock, he can't give him the rest of the information. So I was hoping we could just move it maybe 2 days, just so he can get that done, and then he won't have to come in and everything will be finished.
Yeah, just email Victoria and I'm cool with it.
Thanks, Judge, appreciate it. All right.
I am Judge. Approaching on Mr. Gutierrez. It's a bond.
So basically, it's an indecent exposure where he's out and about. He's out and about following people allegedly and going at it.
Okay.
My concern is that he lives in an apartment complex where this was allegedly happening.
This is the last time we're gonna see Pavel try to button his jacket ever again. He's gone. He's gone, guys. Pavel's gone. He got married, he got promoted, and there was one more thing. He got married, he got promoted, and one more thing, but I don't remember what it is. And now he's in felony criminal court. He's in courtroom 180, I think. That's wrong. It's not right. It's 176. Birthday. Yes, it was his birthday. He got married and thank you. And he got promoted. And that's it. No more Pavel, no more Logan, no more Lucifer, no more Tracy. Tracy's gone. I haven't seen Steven, not the bailiff Steven, but the Steven that Melissa was training. I haven't seen Steven in a while. Maybe they're all gone. Maybe there's something fishy going on in this courtroom. Are these people okay? They were here, they're gone. Who would want to leave Judge Fleischer's courtroom if they got a job there? I mean, okay, this is a case, guys. This is a case we're about to see.
On Holly Hall? Yes, sir.
So I want to craft conditions that he doesn't go anywhere near the complaining witness. And if this person is a regular worker at the complex, we might have an issue. I don't know.
He is an employee. So he works there. Every time I spoke to him, he said like that was my work site at the time. Does he work there?
So I tried reaching out to him. I called several times. He did not pick up a left voicemail. I tried to contact the apartment complex. It does not transfer to a real person. It says go contact on our website. So I filled out the contact form. And yeah, so
Get it.
so if the complainant is just an employee who works in the apartment complex,
Problem is those guys, they're floating all over the apartment complex and I don't want him to run in. I don't want you to have contact with this person, right? I don't want you to actually bump into him. You're making it as awkward as it can be. And I don't want you to make it any more awkward for this person who all he's trying to do is work and earn a living.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know how we do this, Carl, because I don't want him to have contact with this person, yet the person works all over the complex. He's the maintenance man.
Right. I think a no contact order would actually suffice in this one because the complainant's been pretty responsive to me.
Okay, but
I think no contact
no
order.
contact, but he can still be across the way, still doing what he's doing.
If he's continuing to do what he's allegedly doing, he would pick up a new law violation. I mean, that's already been established by the fact that we've arrested him already for that. So, I think there's no admonishment and no contact. The complainant would tell me.
Because I mean, if you think about it now, though, he's not been contacting him, right? He just goes near him and does what he's doing.
Well,
What I want to
actually, so
do is I don't want him to even go near this person.
The complainant hasn't seen him since, so that's actually, from what I understand, when I contacted him just yesterday about this case, actually, I contacted him. No, the case notes. Yeah, 2 days ago, sorry. I contacted him 2 days ago. There hasn't been any subsequent contact.
Okay.
So,
Do you mind just one more time letting him know we've entered in a no contact order and I don't want him to go anywhere near this individual. I don't want you to go near him at all. If he's working at a particular location, you happen to see him, Go the other way, walk the other way. You go near him, I'm gonna put you in jail. That's it. You know, if your family is truly having problems with money now, do you think that they're gonna want to pony up $5,000 to $10,000 to get you out? No. So that's, you know what's gonna happen. Because if I see it again, your bond will be $10,000 to $15,000. That's it. We mean business. You understand?
No contact without the address exclusion.
Okay, so Mr. Martin, no contact, no weapons, and just don't go near him. I mean, I guess 10 feet. But does it give a distance of what the normal interaction now was? Was it like 10 feet, 5, 10 feet?
It doesn't give
It
it,
doesn't give that specific.
no, it doesn't give a distance, Judge. I'm not aware. I don't think the complaint.
You're smart enough to know, just don't.
Hey, hi.
Okay, I guess that'll suffice, Carl, and we'll see. I've given you a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with Carl. He will help you with this case, you know. The other thing that you need to understand is these types of cases, if you pick up a second one, you have to register as a sex offender. And you register as a sex offender for a minimum of 10 years. And I'm going to tell you, once you get on that registry, your life is basically over. Everyone knows about it. You can't do anything in your life without being monitored by everyone, the federal government, local law enforcement, district attorneys across the state, really. So take it to heart. Okay, guys, thanks.
Is those states bond conditions?
Yeah, states, yeah.
He's filling it up.
You did conditions on Khalifa, right? So I'm gonna erase the state. Okay.
Hello.
Is this Miss Ambry?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is David Fleischer. I'm the judge here in Harris County. And we have a gentleman by the name of Todd Wallace here in custody who's been charged with assault of a family member. And I had the lawyer Josh reach out to you guys to see, we don't want to keep him in jail. But at the same time, we don't want to let him out and just have him walk the streets of Harris County because, you know, that's just not a good thing to happen. Josh told me,
Sorry.
hold on, Mr. Wallace. I'll give you a second. But it seems like you guys are willing to take him back. Is that right?
Yes. He was never supposed to be in jail in the first place. Todd has a issue going on, a mental issue. And his medicines, he's off balance. The ambulance was supposed to come and get him in the hospital so he can get his medicine adjusted and get his mind right.
Is he not taking the medication?
He's taking the medication, but what they did was switched his medication, which is not good.
Why would they do that?
I have no idea.
I mean, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Right. And so they took him off the old medicine he was on, and he just started going off the handle, messing with everybody in the house.
Come on.
And so we called the ambulance to try to get him in the hospital so that we could get him right.
With the officers wouldn't listen, huh?
Jail. Yeah. And I'm like, jail is not where he needs to be.
No, and I agree with you. And Miss Ambry, we're trying to get him out. My only problem, so we have a place for him to go to now. My only other problem is, how are we going to get him there? Because if we let him out of jail, they're just going to put him on the street. Is there someone that can come pick him up by chance?
All the cars are out, and I can't get him right about now.
No. So from the time that I grant him a PR bond, he probably will be released sometime between 6 to 8 hours because it takes time to process him out. So it's not an immediate thing. It'll take, at least 7 to 8 hours for him just to get out.
Is it possible that you guys can just transfer him to the hospital instead? Because once he released, of course he's welcome to come back, but it's going to be hard for us to try to get him into the hospital. These ambulances and they act as though.
I don't know. I don't know, Miss Emery. I don't know the answer to that question. I have to talk to other, district attorneys in the mental health division and another lawyer to see where we would transfer him to, and I just don't know how that would happen.
I'm trying to get him help, and we usually let him go. They usually take him to HCPC or Bentar, but for some reason he ended up in jail, and that's not a good thing for Todd.
I don't have one.
Even understand why he there.
I don't have anyone here that will be able to just take him to Ben Taub.
Yeah. Oh wow.
You don't have anyone at the home that can come pick him up and take him?
The cars are out. Is what's going on. Everybody is out, be gone. And I don't know what time they will be back. Probably about the time you guys are ready to release him, I'll probably have a ride by then to get him. It's just that if we go take him to the hospital, they're not going to want to keep him. That's why we call it ambulances and get them to take him. Then they'll keep him.
Can we have you pick him up, take him back to the house, and you have an ambulance waiting for him there?
If he refuses, the ambulance won't take him. We have to wait until he causes a major problem, and that's what we're trying not to do. He ended up in jail because he started getting in everybody's face. One of the guys, he just pushed him and scratched him, and that guy don't have a mind as well. And the police asked him, did he want to file charges? And Mr. Palmer go, yeah. And it's like, don't listen to him.
Well, I mean, they have to,
Yeah.
They have to listen to all sides of the story. So, I don't know. The only other thing I can do is, if you guys cannot pick him up, then I'm going to hold him until Monday, and then I'm going to talk to the mental health division to see what we can do to get him perhaps taken to the Harris Center. The only problem is it's already now 11:45, and I just don't have the time to get everything done today. And tomorrow's Saturday, and everybody leaves. Nobody's here, so
I can take that chance of waiting till Monday if it helps.
okay.
I can wait.
I need to get Lori on this case.
Lori?
Yeah.
If she gets on anything that's about to be done, and then it comes back.
God, dog, and that's gonna take what? 30 days? No, I don't want to do that. That's nuts.
I mean, I can ask her if there's another way, but.
We need to get him to the Harris Center. Tell me, Kavita.
I can give the email to the attorney, email at the Harris Center, they can get a set of letters for them to be ordered to sign, or he gets released directly to the Harris
Let's
Center.
do that. Can you,
I can email it to you. Can I write your email down?
Josh, can you do that, please? That way we can get him to the Harris Center. Mr. Wallace, I don't want to release you to the street. I don't think that you'll make it back to the house, and Houston is so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a plan so that we can get you to the Harris Center so that we can have you evaluated and see which are the correct medication you should be taking.
No, Raven, you are crazy pants.
It's going to take a little bit more time though. I can't do it I can't get everything done today. I think hopefully the latest by Monday, we can have you done and transferred to the Harris Center by then. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry. I wish I could get everything done today. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Sure. And then do you have pen and paper by chance? Ms. Embry,
Let me grab a pen.
I'd like to give you Josh, the attorney who's working with Mr. Wallace. I'd like to give you his number just in case, please.
Okay, well, I can just put it in the phone. What is it?
346. 346.
648.
His name is Josh.
4138. Okay. Okay.
The attorney she spoke with yesterday.
And this is the attorney that's working with him.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll put it on for Monday, and then if you can get with Kavita to get an email to the Harris Center. And then usually what we do is we have precise release instructions that release them to 3 or 4 different people, and then we'll take them directly there to the Harris Center.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Embry. I appreciate the help.
Yes, sir. Have a good weekend.
You too. Take care. Okay, Mr. Wallace. Okay, we're gonna take care of you, okay? Thanks, Josh. Well, if you run in any resistance, just let me know, and then.
Sure, yeah.
You have my cell phone, right?
I do, yes, yeah.
Just text me if you ever have any issues, and then we'll find a workaround.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much, Kavita.
I don't know. Is that Pac-Man? Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Winky.
His neighbor informed him that the defendant is not the one that slashed his tires.
Say it again.
The complainant for Johnson just left me a voicemail saying that he spoke with a nearby neighbor, and apparently the defendant is not the one that the neighbor saw slashing his tires.
The complainant told you that she did it, right?
Well, yes, that's what's in the case jacket, but based on the.
What? This is nuts. Did Pavel take off?
He had to go up to the 174 judge, so he asked me to step in.
I need your help.
Okay.
You mind coming up real quick?
I also, I want to note that yesterday when I did the RIP call, he said he wasn't sure. He said he was.
So I'm just, this is a look.
What's going on, Judge?
Okay.
Who is this that we're talking about?
Okay, we did it. We made it through. We don't care about this. We'll figure it out when she comes back to court. Shantae Johnson, not Sandra Johnson. Johnson. Shantae. I think Pavel says hi. Hold on. Sort of, kind of, not really, not totally. Let me get there. So Victoria and Melissa go over to him. I missed it. How did I miss it? All right, he's still there. I'm going to just start back here. We're looking for Melissa and Victoria walking back to the back. It was after this guy, I think. No. I don't see it. They really did walk back there. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I think he's leaving now. Yeah, he gone. I don't know where it is, but Melissa and Victoria went back, and we could see and hear on camera them talking about everything. Yeah, but he's gone. He's gone though. He's already gone. Is he back? No, he's gone. He's there. He's still there right there. He goes with you. And there he's sitting. It should be right in here somewhere. It has to be before this guy. I know they did it. I was there. Those girls are always causing problems. No, I don't see it. No, it's over. The stream is over, Fozzie. I'm not playing. It's over. It's 2.5 hours. It's good. We're good. We're done. Yeah, but yeah, I don't. You guys can look. Just go to his stream and find it. I can't find it. Oh man. Hopefully, Judge Fleischer sees some of our suggestions in courtroom attire that we put up today. We did put that Pac-Man suit up 2 months ago, 3 months ago before he wore it today. And we said he should have this, and he went and got it. And I'm going to say it's because we told him to. You're fine, Crystal. We know you're there. We know you're there. Miss Glow, we know you're there. Texas Friend, we know you're there. Cheeks and Cherries, we know you're there. B24 Liberator is always there. We know. We know. Nicola, we know you're there too. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer was with us in Judge Fleischer's courtroom earlier. She witnessed the chaos firsthand. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Chekhov needs fed. So you need to go. Monica, we know you're always here. Except when I was a couple streams ago, Monica, I was like, is Monica here? Where's Monica? Where's Monica? Because we heard from Lori, but now we know Lori's fine. Or getting there. She's getting there. We do love our lurkers. And replay clip crew. Yes. Yes, Jennifer, you were in the thick of it. Boy, I've never removed so many comments before in my entire life. Whew. Lori. Getting better, Lori. There you go, Nan. Lori's fine. You can relax today. For right now, Lori's fine. I know. He thinks the drone video like was the highlight of the whole stream. Linus, thank you so much for sending me those awesome suits. I loved it. And in case anybody remembers the very, 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 very beginning of the stream.
Hi, this is Kathy. Hope you're doing well.
I am so Australian. I can't handle it. And a little bit Dutch. That's me. I'm all Australian and a little bit Dutch. Don't worry about the Irish part. I know, but CJ, it's awesome, isn't it? Isn't it awesome? People should be proud when they do something. All right, Crystal, go to the beginning. There's one good clip, and then the rest is us. The rest is chat. So, guys, thank you so much for coming out today. I really, really, really appreciate it. So there are no courts today, and I work a double. So I don't know what kind of stream we're going to have in 24 hours. We'll see. Hopefully I can find something out of somewhere. I'm going to pull something out of somewhere to get something on here for you. I mean, I have a couple things maybe I could do, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens after I get off work. Hey, Ardo. I don't really do Detroit, though. Everybody does Detroit. And I mean, it really, it's hard for me to play Judge Fleischer for you guys when I know that you guys have already seen it. Look, tell me where, on what other channel did you see this guy?
That's all I'm saying, just as
Okay,
long.
I've noted all
Or
of your
this judge?
objections. I've
Okay.
denied your motion.
Thank you so much.
And
All right.
we will move.
I'm gonna
forward.
make the same objections when I get to court on the 30th, so thank you.
Okay.
That's what I like, Donald. I like that nobody has seen that. Nobody. Just mine. Just my channel. I mean, I can do a stream with Detroit because you live near Detroit, so I can dedicate it to you. We shall see what happens when I get off work later tonight. I'm gonna have to sleep soon, though. He isn't really. I mean, he is. He's like a magistrate, but that's not what they called him. They called him a different word. I think it started with a C, commissioner. He's a lawyer. Like, he had some cases today in his docket coming up, and he's like, I can't do that case. I'm still the attorney assigned to that case. So, I mean, he's not wrong, but it was really funny when he said, "Put your glasses on, then I'll respect you more." Oh. Crystal, I'm so happy for you. I think it was commissioner. I don't think it was constable. Constables are more like sheriffs. No, that's definitely Australian. Listen, they just gave me an ad. I wanted to put chat on the screen that wasn't my chat. So I logged into a separate account that doesn't have YouTube Premium on it that I just created like 2 days ago. So I've never done anything. I've never searched videos or anything. So they don't know me at all. And when I went to the site to put the chat on the screen for you guys, that ad popped up right away. And it couldn't have been worse, and that's what happened. But that's all right. We figured it out. We figured it out. Stuff happens. All right, guys. Never mind. Never mind. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. I think about you guys all night when I'm slinging beers, and I'm going to today. Maybe I'll just send you pictures. Oh my gosh, CJ, look at this guy. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Behave, okay? Bye, guys.
Got these lights that goes digital dreams. Through the screen, her blue eyes gleam. Wicked humor, sharp as a knife. Her stream sparks electric light. Late night when the world sleeps, she's the friend that always keeps. Giggles roll like thunder loud. She stands out in any crowd. Cassie's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm. Freedom tales late into the night. Her laughter feels just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle she lights the way. Her eyes near a sky so blue. In her jokes there's a truth so true. With extreme she brings the light. Turns dark days into bright. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm. Her laughter feels just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle, she lights the way. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom, eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted charm, in a way there's no alarm.